Hi everyone, my name is Kayla Ruffini and I would like to tell all of you about my best friend Taylor Jewell. Last month was our 13th year of being best friends and I can't believe that we have made it this far. I mean, me and her are very, very, very close. I consider her my sister. I'd like to start at the beginning and tell you guys about how we met. So when I was 8 years old, my parents had gotten divorced and we moved to a town in Alaska called Ninilchik. When I first got there, I had no friends or anything, and the first person who had ever talked to me was my friend Taylor Jewell. Very quickly, me and her became best friends. We'd always do our homework together, hang out in school together, always ask each other's parents if we could go over to each other's house, and of course they always said yes because they knew how good of friends we are. My mom and her mom were never really good friends, but they were civil enough to where they would let us go over to each other's houses. We'd always have sleepovers pretty much every weekend. We'd watch movies, dance around, do the typical stuff that elementary kids do. As we grew up, we were always joined at the hip at school. We always sat next to each other, always had the same classes, always hung out after school, and no matter what happened to us, we'd always be together. The only fight that we had ever gotten in our entire life, or our friendship, was in the second grade. One of our other friends named Michelle Bartolowitz, she had a pretend wedding on the playground, and me and my best friend argued over who was going to be her bridesmaid. And that was actually a pretty horrible fight, and both of us ended up crying. But that was the only fight that we had ever gotten into. As we grew up, our friendship grew stronger, and as we got to 16 and we were able to drive cars and everything, we'd always go out and about in Alaska. Our town was really small. We only had 13 people in my graduating class, so we travel about an hour away to go see the movies that were playing or go to the store or just typical friend stuff. Our relationship was unique, I think, because both of us were pretty much the same person and we always had the same views on everything. We liked the same food, we both believed in the same things, we had both been through pretty much the same thing, and we went through it together. And like I said before, my parents were divorced and hers were also, so I helped her through her parents' divorce, and she got a new stepdad who was really nice. When I turned about 17, I had some problems in my family and some personal issues, and I went to live with my dad for a while, and then that didn't really work out, so I went to live with my best friend Taylor. And her family welcomed me with open arms, and I lived with them for 3 months. I'm really close with her family just because I consider her mom my mom and her siblings my siblings, and all of us still keep in contact and everything. After we graduated high school, me and my friend Taylor decided that we would join the Army together. I was the only one who signed my papers and everything and actually made it through to the Army. She tried, but her paperwork wasn't going through fast enough, and the MEPS office that she was going through was closed down. So that didn't really work out, and I'm really, really, really sad about that because we'd been planning it for months. I'm happy that I joined, and I'm happy that she's happy doing with whatever she's doing, and we don't really keep in contact that much anymore, but I know that both of us will consider each other best friends forever, and every time I've had a chance to visit her, I've always taken it, and she's making plans to come to Germany to visit me also. I miss her more than anything, and I love her so much, and I can't believe that we've been best friends for 13 years. It is the most special thing I've had in my life, and I would just wanted to share that with all of you.